Wake up.
How's it been?
It's been good. We're feeling good. We're feeling good. The team is here. We're on the ground. This is not even a third of the team. Bro.
Right.
It's our time machine is making it happen here in the city of Trenton.
You called me months and months and months ago and said you're going to make this run. I think we ran into each other
a year ago.
Right.
Yeah.
What made you get in? Are you glad that you got in? And what can your constituents look for if you're elected?
I believe this is a divine mission. You know, those who came and gone before me have put this day before us, and they're looking for young, vibrant, strong, bold leadership. You know, this is already a part of the mission that our people put forward. This is in the spirit of Paul Robeson.
That's right.
Malcolm X.
That's right.
We have to do this, and no better time than right now to make something happen for the people of Trenton. The people can expect, first of all, connectedness. They can expect accountability. They can expect responsibility. They can expect a bold voice. They can expect open ears and open eyes to the issues, and someone that's not afraid to speak truth to power. So long we've had, you know, a situation where the administration has closed out the folks who really mean something in the city, the voters. So we're going to make sure that people can reach out to me, come visit me on my home, on the boulevard in Trenton, New Jersey. Not afraid to come out and speak to the brother who's hustling or the brother who's concerned about his, you know, his tax situation. You know, that's what Divine for Counsel is about. And I'm serious, man. This is not a game. It's really not about politics. It's about us creating a greater base of power to do something for our people, one, and for the next generation, because somebody has to inspire them.
You mentioned the boulevard. Do you think there's people along the boulevard that didn't get the representation that they needed from the current council person?
Yes, sir.
Oh, definitely, definitely. It's sad to say. It's really unfortunate. A lot of people, when you ask them who is the North Trenton City Council person, they really don't know. And that's a shame. You know, this is from the top to the bottom, from the young 18-year-older to the person who's 58 and 68. They don't know well, he's not campaigning against Milford Bethea. You know, and that's unfortunate. But they're going to know who Divine Alive is. They know me already because I was born and raised in the North Trenton area. So they know me already. They know the work we're doing. They know the work we're about. And they know the sincerity and the dedication, man, and they feel it. You know, when we come through the street, they know this is really not about politics. This is about, they looking at a team that's going to really put something on the ground, a team that's really going to respond to their needs, a team that's really going to be about getting things done. And, hey, what more can we say, man?
You know, the North Ward is a strange setup, to say the least. There's the Mill Hill, and a lot of people are doing all right up in there. And
well-to-do. And
St. Hedwig's, and a lot of European immigrants that are here.
Yes.
Right? When I drive in some areas where most black people live, you can almost feel that there's something missing.
That's right.
And that they're not empowered.
That's right.
The day after Tamara Leonard got shot and killed,
yes,
I drove through that neighborhood. And that, I mean, for a while, up and down streets, and saw trash cans that were filled to the brim. It's like, and abandoned houses, and yards that are not upkept, that are owned by the city. And I could look at that area and say, you know what? This area is missing a representative.
Go ahead.
Do you agree?
I agree. I agree totally. That's another reason why we're stepping up to the plate. That's another reason why it's our time to be that repairer of the breach. You mentioned Mill Hill. There are some things that's needed in Mill Hill. They need to have a more connection to the greater issue that's going on in the city. You know, I'm quite sure they're concerned about, you know, their tax rebates and, you know, the budgeting process. But what about the miseducation and the non-education of the children who are just 3 blocks away from them? You know, what about the situation of police harassment and brutality? What about the situation of, you know, the alcohol that's being sold heavily in that inner city, that inner area of North Trenton? Even in the so-called Polish community, man, they have a base of power. And a lot of our people, we try to ignore it, but they have their own credit union. They have their own base where they can really make the kind of decisions that they need really without city government. You know, they can do that. So what has to happen is we have to create some kind of unified coalition where we, in a small way, overlook the differences, but come together on some of the real issues.
You said you can talk to the brother that's hustling. What's your message to that brother?
Wake up, clean up, and stand up.
Go ahead.
Wake up. Get knowledge of who you are. That's what Divine Allah brings. I understand who I am as a young man. I understand my mission and my purpose. And with the Divide for Council, It's Our Time team, you know, we project that. We project some inspiration. We project cultural pride, man. That's one side of it. But we also have to take advantage of the time that we're living in right now. President Barack Obama, he represents a powerful symbol for young black men who didn't think they could do better than playing sports or, you know, getting entertainment. So we have to tap into that energy and put some real substance behind what he represents. And I know that's what we're doing here.